I'm just going to show you how a pressure washer works. We're going to take about 1/8 of an inch of grease off this pump. In some places it's 1/8 of an inch. Most places a little less, because I already scraped it and power washed it while it was in the machine. But I'm going to show you. Notice what you see right here by the wand, and what you're going to see inside the gasket material. Now this is before we power wash it. And now we're going to turn the power washer on. Turn that valve on and off, Daisy. Yeah, do it now. Okay, we got this power washer on, off. Okay, the poppet valve from the factory doesn't work unless you kick it into gear. More junk tools in the Philippines. Again, on and off. Okay, one more time. Okay, leave it off. You could use this in combination with a wire brush, but I only have 2 hands, and one of them is holding the camera. So I'll just show you what the power washer does, and then if there's a little bit more that needs to be done, I'll hit it with the wire brush. Now you got to be careful you don't power wash the seals. You blow the seal right out of the off the crankshaft. You can't power wash the seals. Cannot power wash the seals. Now those are rags that I had soaking in soapy water. All right, Daisy's telling me that we're running out of water. Okay. Very good. Well, the next thing I have to power wash is this area here where the grease has built up. So I'm going to go upstairs from the top down. There's going to be the view from the hotel. And when I get to the top of the machine, that will be it'll be about the height of not even the height of the second floor, 1 meter short of the second floor. So it's going to be 47 feet high. I have to power wash in here, so I don't need that much water, so I'm going to turn this on. I'm trying to put it in my mouth. Okay, honey, here. Take the hose down through there. Let the two things fill up, yeah? Okay. Okay. That metal bracket, that's worn out, down about 90% of the steel is gone. It used to look like this, about an 1/8 inch steel, and now most of it's to a 1/16. Could some places a 32nd. So I'm going to take two 2.5 inch pieces of L stock, 2.5 by 1 inch, and if I can't find 2.5 by 1, I'll get 2.5 by 2 and cut it 1 inch like this. The 2.5 would come up to here, and 2.5 would come up to there. There'll be a 1/2 inch space in the middle, and there's a rubber boot that sits in that channel where we're going now. There's a rubber boot that goes in the channel. Just by putting those two pieces of metal into the frame and just tacking them in so they don't move around while I'm putting the radiator back in. Once I put the rubber boot in, which I will show you, the boot has sides and ends, and the boot will hold the metal in place once the radiator sits in the boot. This is the boot. Okay, so you could see This will sit inside the bracket, and the radiator sits in the boot. And here's the radiator all cleaned up. Can't go that way. Daisy, shut off the music. I don't know. This one might be copyrighted. YouTube. Maybe it doesn't matter. Okay. Maybe they'll catch it. Maybe they won't. Look at YouTube. Okay, this is the radiator. The bottom is pretty much the same. About 4 inches or so. 4.5 inches wide on the bottom, and it sits right inside that boot, nice and tight. We have the alternator apart. Although this overheated, and some of the Gliptol is melted on this armature. I have everything else cleaned up and polished. Oh, I didn't do these pieces. Okay. Well, let's see. Can I do these pieces? Yeah. No. I could do this one. Okay. Can't do that one. I could do this. Okay. I could do these. I could do these straight. Okay. So I'll power wash it without touching the brush package.